असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा गमय.
Now ray diagrams for the convex mirror. In previous video we learned how to draw the ray diagrams for the concave mirror. Now in this video we are going to learn how to draw the ray diagrams for convex mirror. So in concave mirror we saw first of all 4 rules and then next 5 cases and to find the image on the mirror, right. Now in this also we have 4 rules, right. See the first rule, the rule 1 is ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis, right. When the ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, after reflection it appears to be coming from the focus. We know convex mirror is a diverging type of mirror, right. See here we have to take the principal axis and convex mirror. Yes, this is coated inside and polished outside. That means the reflected side is outside. So here when the light ray is incident on the mirror, here the reflected ray appears to be coming from the focus, right. So it is reflected through the focus, right. So now the incident ray is parallel to this principal axis. So this is the rule 1 here. Now see the rule 2. The ray of light going towards center of curvature, right. Now the incident ray is going through the center of curvature is reflected back along the same path as like concave mirror. Here also when the incident ray passes through the center of curvature and it again reflected through the same path. See here the diagram. So the principal axis and convex mirror we are taken pole, principal focus and center of curvature. So when the incident ray is going towards center of curvature of a convex mirror is reflected back along the same path and again it is reflected back with the same path, right. So this is the rule 2. Now come to rule 3. When the ray of light going towards the focus, now here the incident ray is going through the focus. After reflection becomes parallel to the principal axis. Now here we are taking principal axis and convex mirror, pole, principal focus and center of curvature, right. Here the incident ray is going towards the principal focus and after reflection it becomes parallel to the principal axis. So this is the incident ray here. This is the reflected ray. Now this reflected ray is parallel to the principal axis here. Okay. Now see this rule 3 is opposite to the rule 1, right. This is exactly opposite to the rule 1. In rule 1 the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis and reflected ray is going through the principal focus. And in this case the incident ray is passing through the principal focus and reflected ray is parallel to the principal axis, right. These two are exactly opposite. This is due to reversibility of light, okay. Now come to rule 4. So when the ray of light which is incident at the pole of a convex mirror is reflected back moving the same angle with the principal axis, right. So when the incident ray is passing through is incident at the point of pole, right. So here it is reflected back moving the same angle. So which angle is made by the incident ray? The same angle is made by the reflected ray on this principal axis, right? So here incident ray is equals to the reflected ray. Okay. Now these are the 4 rules to draw ray diagrams for the convex mirror. So similarly here also we have to avoid the rule 4 because it is hard to measure the accurate angles by using of protractor. That's why we are avoiding the rule 4. Okay. When we are drawing the ray diagrams by using of these 3 rules 1, 2, 3, every time we will use out of 3 any 2 rules. Okay. Now I want to rub this. Now see the ray diagrams. Now here we have pole and focus, center of curvature. Always we have to take the equal distance from pole to focus and focus to center of curvature, right? Now see, to draw the ray diagram for this, we have to follow the rule 1. From the rule 1, 9, 2, 3, we have to follow the 2 rules, right? So when this is the principal axis, when the object is at here in front of the mirror, we know the light is incident on the mirror. Okay. The light is incident on the mirror when the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis. The reflected ray is passes through the focus. Right, like this. So here the sharp image means the sharp reflected ray is shown by thick line, and this dotted is outside of the mirror, means behind the mirror we are showing. So this reflected ray is passing through the focus. Now see the second rule. We know when the ray is passes through the center of curvature, again it is reflected back with the same path, right? When the light ray is incident on the center of curvature, again after reflection it is passes through the same path. Now here these 2 rays are converged at this point. So here the image will be formed. Okay. Now see, this is the object and now this is the image. Now what are the properties of this image? Properties of image are, this is a real image or virtual image. We know the image is formed at behind the mirror. So we can say this is a virtual image and it is erect or inverted. This is upright to the object. So we can say it is upright or erect image, right? Now see the object and image. See the size of the object and image. Now the image is enlarged, that means magnified or diminished, or it is same size with the object? Yes, it is diminished. Now here what is the position of the image? So position of the image is right. It is the behind the mirror. Now when we are observing the ray diagrams for the convex mirror, always we will observe the same properties, because when we are keeping the object in front of mirror, we will find this image only. Okay, the properties are same for the convex mirror. This is not like a concave mirror. Okay, so here it is very easy to learn the convex mirror, because wherever we are keeping the object in front of the mirror, we will get the image always behind the mirror, and it is always virtual, and it always erect, and it is always diminished. Okay, so remember this, these are the ray diagram for the convex mirror.